Andy Williamson here with SonicInsider.com. We're with Tjin. Neil has built many Chevys from SEMA from years past, all the way from Solstices, Cobalts, Camaros, etc. This year he has a few other Chevys around here, but right now we're here in front of his Sonic. Neil got the car a couple months ago?
About 6 weeks ago, six and a half weeks ago, so a month and a half ago.
All right, so this might be one of the louder paint jobs out of the booth in here, which is cool. There's some insight on the paint, and also before we get there, he did a sedan. Most of the people here that built the cars did a hatchback. Tell us what made you think about the sedan.
Yeah, we wanted to go a little different. We grew up with Acura TL back in the day in Florida, and is that all right? Yeah. Okay, sorry. Back in the day in Florida, we had an Acura TL, and then we had a four-door Skyline and R34. So we've always been fans of sedans, and wanted to do something a little different. We got our creative juices flowing, so we were able to gut the car, do a roll cage, and try and be different from everybody else.
Now, which one do you like more? You gravitate to the sedan? You think it has some flavor?
Yeah, I just think it's different. I also not a huge fan of the door handle in the back, which some people don't like about this, about the hatchback. But yeah, I think the car's great. You know, it's a mini version of the Cruise, which Chevy owners love. But it's faster, it's lighter, it's manual. So yeah, definitely.
What's your favorite part on the car of this build here?
This build would be all the carbon pieces. The roll cage also, because we were finally allowed to do a roll cage, but we were able to do a lot of carbon stuff, real carbon, the roof, the hood, the trunk, the wing, the front grille. So there's a lot of time into making the molds. So I'd say the carbon would be my favorite.
Tell us about the paint.
The paint is a custom color by DuPont. There's a little cheating thing we do. I guess we'll tell you the secret. We go to Home Depot, all of our friends pick out a paint sample, give it to DuPont, they mix it, and this year actually a good friend of ours, Andy Williamson, a long time ago, did flake, and I won't quote why he did flake. I still remember. But they wanted something a little more flashy, a little more out there, so we're used to more of the subtle colors, but this year, we wanted to do something, a bright blue, added flake. We added flake to the roll cage, added flake to the mirrors, to the wing, everywhere, to the bottles, just to add a little bit of spunk.
We like to refer to it as Smarty Flake, and it's good. It gives a little bit of pop underneath the lights. The wheels, we see you have the 100th anniversary on them.
Yes, sir.
Kind of a cool touch. Most people didn't realize what that's about. Tell us a little bit about that, the mindset behind putting the 100th on it.
Yeah, we talked to some of the guys from GM when the design team came in, and they're like, here's the anniversary, we can get you some logos. We were able to run it on our Cruise and our Sonic. We put it on the wing and on the wheels, just a thank you back. You know how much GM has done for us and in this community, and coming out with new cars, and this year at SEMA, just going to town with all these cars. So it was something nice for us to do that we can give back to them, for the media to see, and just to bring some recognition back for what they've done for us.
You've built a lot of cars over the years. You've had a lot of models of cars, makers, etc. Sonic, is it right? Is it good? Will this market respond to it? What's your feeling?
Yes, yes, and yes. We started with Scions. We built a Fiesta last year. And from, I want to say not the entry level, but the affordable cars that guys like us grew up with, I think it's, notches above because it's got good parts. And you guys, everybody loves a manual car that's turbocharged. And put a big front mount intercooler, make it low, and you can't go wrong with it. So I think so, yes. And I think what you guys are doing is great, going after this demographic, the guys that where we were, years ago, that look up to us now. So I think it's a great platform to go forward.
Favorite thing to do with your cars after you have them built, you see them around the shows and stuff? What's the favorite aha moment when you finally see the car at a show? You're walking by, you see it on the internet. What does it mean to you to see your cars, see people take recognition of your cars?
All that hard work, man. It's like, for me, the Saturday before we leave, it's all over. 6 months of pure hell, and then we get here and hang out with friends and family like you guys. And when people, like, you see it on the billboards, you talk to people, but when people ask you questions, we've always done that, gone to shows, toured, and it's like, hey, let's talk about your Sonic. Like the girl who just asked us a question. It makes this week our fun week, even though it's our work week. It ties everything back together. In a couple weeks ago in a couple months we start again. So that's the fun part.
Tjin, you'll see his full photo shoot of the car on SonicInsiders.com. We'll stay in touch with him even after the car leaves. I believe it goes to LA Auto Show next. We'll check back in with him and itemize a bunch of the neat parts he has on it, so all of the other owners coming after him will be able to get some of those parts. Thank you very much.
Cool. Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.